action as opposed to your stunt?
Okay, so I'll do some fight scenes and then John Wick will get hit by a car, and that's Jackson Spidell.
Keanu Reeves is a Canadian actor. Born in Beirut and raised in Toronto, Reeves began acting in theater productions and in television films before making his feature film debut in Youngblood. He had his breakthrough role in the science fiction comedy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and he later reprised his role in its sequels. He gained praise for playing a hustler in the independent drama My Own Private Idaho, and established himself as an action hero with leading roles in Point Break and Speed. Awards achieved by Reeves are Bambi Awards, Blockbuster Entertainment Awards, Bravo, Otto, and CinemaCon Awards.
Gets hit by the car. Then I'll get up from the car, and then I'll do a whole bunch more of like gun fu and whatever, and jujitsu, judo.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Keanu Charles Reeves, but is also known as Mr. Reeves. He was born February 6, 1964 in Beirut, Lebanon, making him 57 at the time of this production. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, or 1.86 meters. His hobbies include horseback riding and surfing, both inspired from movie roles. Keanu learned over 200 martial arts moves for The Matrix Reloaded. He was MVP on his high school's hockey team, where he was a goalie. On December 24, 1999, Reeves' girlfriend, Jennifer Syme, gave birth 8 months into her pregnancy to Ava Archer Syme Reeves, who was stillborn. The couple broke up several weeks later, but later reconciled. On April 2, 2001, Syme was killed when her vehicle collided with 3 parked cars on Cahuenga Boulevard in Los Angeles. Reeves, who was scheduled to film the Matrix sequels the following spring, sought peace and time, according to friend Brett Dom Rose of Dogstar. Reeves has also previously been romantically linked to longtime friend and filmmaker Brenda Davis, whose child he's godfather to, and model actress China Chow. In 2009, Reeves met Alexandra Grant at a dinner party. They went on to collaborate on 2 books together. They went public with their relationship in November 2019.
Jiu-jitsu, judo, and then maybe, then if I get thrown off of something, then Jackson does his thing.
Keanu Charles Reeves was born in Beirut, Lebanon on September 2, 1964. The son of Patricia, a costume designer and performer, and Samuel Nowlin Reeves Jr., his mother is English, originating from Essex. His mother was working in Beirut when she met his father, who later abandoned his wife and family when Reeves was 3 years old. Reeves last met his father on the island of Kauai when he was 13. When Reeves was 9, he took part in a theater production of Damn Yankees. Aaron remained close to Reeves, offering him advice and recommending him a job at the Hedgerow Theater in Pennsylvania. Describing himself as a private kid, Reeves attended 4 different high schools, including the Etobicoke School of the Arts, from which he was expelled. Reeves said he was expelled because he was just a little too rambunctious and shot my mouth off once too often. I was not generally the most well-oiled machine in the school. At De La Salle College, he was a successful ice hockey goalkeeper. Reeves had aspirations to become a professional ice hockey player for the Canadian Olympic team, but decided to become an actor when he was 15. After leaving De La Salle College, he attended Avondale Secondary Alternative School, which allowed him to get an education while working as an actor. He dropped out of high school when he was 17. In 1984, Reeves was a correspondent for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation youth television program Going Great. That same year, he made his acting debut in an episode of the television series. In 1985, he played Mercutio in a stage production of Romeo and Juliet at the Leah Poisons Theatre in North York, Ontario. He made his first motion picture appearances in Peter Markle's Youngblood, in which he played a goalkeeper, and in the low-budget romantic drama Flying. Towards the end of the 1980s, Reeves starred in several dramas aimed at teen audiences. In 1991, Reeves starred in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, a sequel to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, with his co-star Alex Winter. Michael Wilmington of the Los Angeles Times wrote that the sequel was more imaginative, more opulent, wilder and freer, more excitingly visualized, praising the actors for their fuller performances. Following Speed, Reeves' next leading role came in 1995 in the cyberpunk action thriller Mnemonic. The film received mainly negative reviews, and critics felt Reeves was woefully miscast. He next appeared in the romantic drama A Walk in the Clouds, which also garnered mixed to negative reviews. Film critic Mark LaSalle opined that A Walk in the Clouds is for the most part a beautiful, well-acted, and emotionally rich picture, whereas Hal Henson from the Washington Post said, the film has the syrupy Kodak Magic Moment look of a Bo Derek movie and pretty much the same level of substance. In 1999, Reeves starred in the critically acclaimed science fiction film The Matrix, the first installment in what would become the Matrix franchise. Reeves portrays computer programmer Thomas Anderson, a hacker using the alias Neo, who discovers humanity is trapped inside a simulated reality created by intelligent machines. Written and directed by the Wachowskis, Reeves had to prepare by reading Kevin Kelly's Out of Control, The New Biology of Machines, Social Systems, and the Economic World, and Dylan Evans' ideas on evolutionary psychology. The principal cast underwent months of intense training with martial arts choreographer Yun Woo Ping to prepare for the fight scenes. The Matrix proved to be a box office success. Several critics considered it to be one of the best science fiction films of all time. In 2005, Reeves played the titular role in Constantine, an occult detective film about a man who has the ability to perceive and communicate with half angels and half demons. The film was a respectable box office hit, grossing $230 million worldwide from a $100 million budget, but attracted mixed to positive reviews. After this series of commercial failures, Reeves' career rebounded in 2014. He played the title role in the action thriller John Wick, directed by Chad Stahelski. The first installment of the John Wick franchise, Reeves played a retired hitman seeking vengeance. He worked closely with the screenwriter to develop the story.
But no, Jackson's a professional and he knows how to do that. But I mean, John Wick action is a particular kind of action. I mean, the director wants to make it immersive.
Keanu earned just $3,000 for his film debut in 1986's Youngblood. He earned $95,000 for his role in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. He earned $1.2 million for 1994's Speed. That's the same as around $2 million after adjusting for inflation. He turned down $11 million to appear in the Speed sequel. He said he was unavailable because he was touring with his band. He earned $2 million for Johnny Mnemonic and $8 million for The Devil's Advocate. Keanu Reeves' net worth is $380 million. Keanu Reeves lives in a 5,607 square foot home in the glamorous Hollywood Hills enclave. Reeves' home is not too shabby, to say the least. His house is currently valued at $8.7 million, which is 203% higher than the median listing price in the neighborhood. What's more, Reeves' home appreciated $3.86 million since it was last sold back in 2003. These are the cars which you might find in Reeves' garage: Volvo 122, Porsche 911 Carrera 4S, Ferrari 488 GTB, BMW 750, Harley-Davidson Dyna Wide Glide, an Audi Q7, a Maserati Gran Cabrio, a Ferrari 512 TR, an Aston Martin DB9 Volante, a Cadillac XLR,